Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley and TellerTactGaming, and we are at day 6 of fall, year 1. We are, per usual, going to check the TV. What is the weather going to be? It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Okay. And the spirits are in good humor, so we have a bit of extra luck today. Right, now. We do need something. Sorry. We do need something when it comes to fishing. We actually need the walleye. The walleye can only be found. Let's check this, just so I'm saying everything correctly. Walleye found in rivers, nighttime, fall and winter, only when raining. So yes, tomorrow is one of the chances to actually get the walleye, which we absolutely will do. It will be at night, which means it will be 6 p.m. or later. We have quite a limited time on our hands before we have to catch it and get back and be in bed. So it might be hard. I can't remember how annoying it is to catch. I think it has a bit of an annoying pattern to it. I think I probably will be fine, but yeah, we are going to have to wait to see tomorrow. It will be the later half of this episode. So, I have no idea if I actually watered these. I probably didn't. Let's see. No way of telling if I actually did. No, I did not. I actually didn't. I actually need to water them. Good thing I am actually a bit paranoid when it comes to watering, especially those kinds of crops, because they are really hard to tell, almost regardless of which way you rotate them. If you're doing them like horizontally or vertically, it doesn't matter. They are hard to tell which way. That is easy to like it's regardless of which way they are around, they are annoying to see if they actually are watered or not. Let's see if we can put this one here. We cannot. Okay, that's yes. If we do this and then go down here, take out one hardwood, we might actually be able to do it like this. Yeah, and the only reason why I'm making the hardwood ones is because I might have to remove it and place it down. No, it doesn't work. You actually need to have it on both sides. So what we are going to do, alright, I need to do this and then this. What I'm actually going to do is move this back and have it like this, and this one is going to go there. We are going to need another one Yeah, just imagine if I had used the hardwood all the way around. We would have used a lot more hardwood. Thankfully, we only need, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 more lightning rods. 4 more, that's not that bad. And if I remember correctly, I don't actually need that one, so only 3. Yeah, I don't think they can get through the diagonals. I don't think they can. Just in case, I might actually make the 4th one later on, but so far I won't. The tapper, I actually want 1 on each kind of tree first, so I am going to let this tree be as it is. There are 2 which haven't grown at all. I'm actually going to check the wiki really quick to see about trees. Let's see, Stardew Valley wiki. Official Stardew Valley wiki. Let's see about trees. Let's just search tree. Tree. Like, the area around the tree can be paved without ill effects, but seeds will not fall on paved tiles. Common trees can also be planted next to water and other permanent features of landscape next to the greenhouse or next to tilled soil with crops and still grow to full maturity. Okay, so normal trees, they aren't really hemmed down, they don't need to have the extra space. Growth rate once per day, each tree or seed has a 20% chance of growing if it's not already fully grown. And the season isn't winter, or it's in the greenhouse. Common trees will not reach full growth if there's a full-grown non-fruit tree within its 3x3 grid. Though it'll still grow to the sapling stage, stage 4. The median growth time to maturity should be about 18 days, though actual growth times can vary considerably. Statistically, less than 10% of seeds take more than 31 days to reach maturity, and less than 1% take more than 46 days. Okay, yeah, so my assessment of of the trees growing sporadically and randomly was actually accurate. Okay, that's interesting, because a placed tree actually grows like 1/5 every 5 days. One time out of 5 days they will grow, according to statistics, because it has 20% chance to grow, which, yeah, if you have 5 days, 1 day it will grow, according to the numbers. It's just that since it's like percentage based, it might actually not grow at all. Like for a month, if you're really unlucky. It shouldn't take that long, but if you're really freaking unlucky, you might actually have trees not grow at all forever. And the thing is, during the winter, trees doesn't grow at all. Doesn't matter what kind of tree it is, won't grow during winter. And a tree which isn't fully grown won't keep on growing if there is a fully grown tree nearby, which does make some sort of sense because there's not enough space. So actually spacing out like this is necessary. What you need to think about as well is that this has had no luck at all growing. It has failed every chance to grow. As well as this one. All the other one has grown at least a little bit. And only 2 trees have had the luck of being fully grown. Because, yeah, it's 25% chance. It's 20% chance to actually grow at all each and every day. And it only happens once. So, now we know how trees grow in this game. The answer is very slowly and very randomly, or very fast and very randomly. So regardless of how fast or slow it grows, it is random. That's good to know, because that means you should try to plant trees as fast as possible before winter, so as many trees as possible actually get fully grown and become proper trees, which is like fine, I guess. It's just annoying because I will probably have the most of the trees not fully grown before winter, so yeah, that's not ideal. But it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. I planted the trees. I really didn't have like space before I planted the trees anyway, so it, like, the argument is rendered moot. I will try to get down to 105, then I will go up and get a bunch of... Oh my god, it's a monster level. I will get up to like the iron levels and get iron. Oh my god, stop running into me! Oh my god, and they do a lot of damage as well. There we go, finally. Away you go. Come on. Oh, the damage is I've taken a lot of damage. You don't really have that much health, so taking a lot of damage isn't ideal. You really want to avoid taking a lot of damage. And this game, you don't have that much HP, so trying to avoid all the damage is really handy, or rather required, unless you have a lot of good health food items, which can be quite hard to get. So should try to avoid taking a lot of damage. And gotta way down. We will try to. And the easiest way of fighting is by like having the enemies above you Oops. There we go. We should go back quickly to go down. We will reach 105. That means we actually get to the next level and have access to the elevator. We will go to 60 to get possibly a bunch of iron. We might not get a lot of iron. We might get a bunch of coal, which will be welcomed. So yeah, and we do a lot more to damage to rocks, so we actually mine a lot faster with our upgraded pickaxe. It's super nice. Let's see. Okay, I actually don't... There we go, down we go. There's not a ton of iron, but there's some. Come on. There we go. This, I have to say, this game is really hard to balance with the sound, so I can actually hear the game sound. But yeah, and at the same time not having like the game, like the mic actually picking up the game sound, because I don't have any headphones which I can use, or headset or something, so I will probably buy a pair or like a set to have easier access to the game sound without risking my mic to actually pick it up, which would not be good, but I'm going to leave the mine and we are going to go back as fast as possible because we are running late. We are cutting it quite close here. Let's see. We do want to remove a bunch of stuff from our inventory into like as much as possible. We will probably have to do this tomorrow more properly. I think I have done a bunch. I don't have time to misclick. There we go, there we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sell stuff. Maybe I will be able to if I really quick. Yeah, I need more bat wings. I seriously need more bat wings. Oh my god, I can't really do. I'm gonna sell these and we are going to super quickly run in. We're going to leave them because we really don't have the time and we're going to go to sleep with at once. Yes. Day 7. Here we go. We are going to pick these ones up. We are going to fill it up with some stuff. We are going to pick up these melon wine. Melon wine is a lot of money. I'm just going to say this. Melon wine is a lot of money. We're going to do a bit of hops to quickly generate some revenue. Like quick money. And it's going to be cloudy tomorrow, so going to be not rainy. And luck is saying the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. And the Queen of Swords has what? Tortillas! Okay, we learned how to make tortilla. Raising animals. Our coop is actually finished. That's great. We don't have to water anything because it's raining, so that's really handy. We are going to sell that. And let's see here. Doesn't seem like there's any other tree which has grown like any substantial amount. And the seeds which I was pointing out which haven't grown, they had no luck this time either, so they haven't actually grown. They are still seeds, which is kind of bad actually, because the longer they are seeds, the worse it gets. That's my experience anyway. It might just not matter, but my experience is it almost feels like some trees are, as soon as they have start growing, they get priority in some weird way. We aren't going to buy any animals just yet. We are going to wait. We are, however, going to check my spreadsheet for what does a silo need. We need basically no money, 100 gold, 100 stone, 10 clay and 5 copper bars. So we actually want to check here so we actually get everything we absolutely need and want. We want 100, what was it, stone. And then we needed 10 clay. I already picked up the 5 copper bars. 10 clay, right? Yes. So 100 stone, check. 10 clay, check. And 5 copper bars, check. And we do have 100 gold, no question about that. So yes, we should then just quickly jump up to Robin and get her to make 1 silo. The more animals you get, the more silos you will need. 1 silo can hold 240 grass. It's locked until 9 AM. Okay, I'm going to hang around up there, see if there's any stuff we can pick up. Or any worms or any other kinds of goodies laying around. Yeah, but a silo can only hold 240 units of grass. And depending on how many animals you have, you might actually need more to be able to go through the winter without actually having to buy more grass or hay or whatever you want to call it, whatever, animal feed. We are going to go construct farm buildings, and it's the silo. We have everything we need for it, so build. And this one, it doesn't matter where on the farm you actually have it, so we will like shove it away in a place where it is out of the way and not still easily accessible, but very much out of the way. So yeah, that's a perfect way. We can easily put them, just like stack them in a row. Let's take the scenic route through the village or town or whatever you want to call it. We're going to go in here, but into tiger trout. I actually forgot about that one. Like river fish. Yeah, and we are going to have to fish. I have to remember, we have to start fishing at 6 p.m. in a river. We just have to. We absolutely have to, because a walleye is super annoying to get hold of. We don't have a specific quest from the bulletin board over here, so we are going to check. Do you have an extra carp laying around? No, I don't. I'm not feeling very up to the task of getting one just for you when it's just 90 gold. Had this been the early part of the game, like spring or the first half of summer, I would actually do it, but at this point I can sell so many crops for way more than 90 gold that I'm not going to fish for someone if I don't have the fish. Glass shard is something we already have put into a museum. So we are only going to go to the gypsy, check if she actually has something interesting. If she has something interesting or which I need, then we are going to buy it. Otherwise, we are going to just do stuff up until 6 p.m. and then start fishing in a river. I'm going to pick up all the mushrooms. Picking up mushrooms is actually really good. Mushrooms are a superb source for energy. Like these common mushrooms aren't really good for anything else, so buying them is completely fine. Let's see here. Yeah, she doesn't have anything other than a wine. Let's check. I can't remember the arts and bundle. Yeah, it's truffle oil. It's not wine, it's truffle oil. I can easily make wine. At this point, I do have grapes, which will make just regular wine. I do need a wood skip, I do need a walleye, and I do need to put 25,000 gold in the last bundle of the vault to unlock the boss. But other than that, I think, is it the Enchanters bundle? Yeah, the Enchanters bundle need wine. That's it. Like, that's the only one which needs wine. Yeah. Going to close down the spreadsheet, or rather minimize it. I don't need it. Yeah, she doesn't have anything, and wine is something I actually can make at this point, so there's really no point wasting money on it. Yeah, we are actually going to go buy the hat mouse because why not? We have the time. I might quickly go into the secret forest. Yeah, and this is a merchant which all this hat mouse does is sell hats. They all cost 1k. So 1000 gold will be spent on any kind of hat, and it's only cosmetic. It's like it's part of the game. It's nothing. It's only if you want to and have the money for some silly goofiness. It might be a fun thing, especially if you're playing multiplayer. I usually don't do it because I think it's just a waste of money. I have sometimes bought like the bow because it's a funny thing, but like yeah, anything else is just a waste of time, just a waste of time and money. Let's hope we get a wood skip. If we do, we actually have one more thing for. We actually got a carp. Okay. I'm going to pick this one up. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Oh, is this a wood skip? Yeah, that one probably was a wood skip. I wasn't ready for that one. Come on. There we go. No, this is a carp, no doubt about that. Not moving at all. That's a carp. Yep. Ah, I didn't face that way. This is probably a wood skip. No, it's a catfish. What? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, you can actually get the wood skip in here. I can't remember exactly when you can get it. I do know it is specific for a time. That was probably the wood skip because it could have been another catfish. It might be you can't get the wood skip when it's raining. That might be it. Yeah. There are different biomes for all the fishes, which have different like seasons for when you can, like all the different places have different fish, and this place can actually have apparently fish which is at other places. I'm not that well versed with the fish in this game, like exactly how and where a fish is. So I usually use like a spreadsheet or the wiki to check. I'm actually going to go for that one. This is probably a catfish with how it's moving. It's hard to say. It's... Come on, stop. There we go. Yeah, it's a catfish. God. We are going to move at this point. We will need to move. Because we want the walleye. We want to be at the river at 6 p.m. or later, which means it's night fishing, and since it's in a river somewhere, we actually do need to be in place, so we maximize the time we get to fish for the walleye. I am going to eat some. I might actually waste a lot of energy. I don't care at this point because we do want to catch it. So, and this is considered a river as far as I know, so we can stand and fish here. Let's start fishing now so we waste a bit of time. There we go. One of this is this a shop or something? I mean, it could be, but I have no idea what this is. Oh my god, you're annoying. Oh, it's a tiger trout, of course. Let's hope for a walleye, and hopefully it's not super annoying to get. I didn't want green algae. Well, green algae isn't useless, it's not something I was searching for. This might be a walleye. Actually, come on, stop. Oh, all the darting around, that's really annoying. You lose a lot of progress doing when it does that. It's actually a catfish. Oh my god, come on, stop. Stop! It should be night fishing at this point. Yeah, we got a bream, so it's actually officially night fishing at this point in time. We should be getting a walleye. If I'm not getting one, I am going to be a bit pissed. Oh, come on. Stop messing up, fingers. We got a salmon. Okay, that's not what we were after. Walleye, come on, walleye. I do know my luck isn't that good, but I mean, come on. If you are unlucky, you might actually not see, despite having the correct conditions, you might not actually see the fish you're looking for. So that is something to be aware of, because you might actually fulfill all the requirements but still not see it because you are unlucky. Hopefully we do get one soon. I have no idea what you are. What are you? You are chub. Yeah, chub isn't what we were after. We want a walleye. Come on, walleye. At least one walleye. Come on. Be a lad and be a walleye. Green algae. That's not really fish, but you could call it fish here, but yeah, it doesn't make it fish for it because of it. So let's see here if we can actually get one. We really do want one. Perfect. And we actually got a walleye. Oh my god. Thank god. Yeah, we only needed one walleye. We weren't actually trying to get anything else. So as long as we have one walleye, I'm totally happy with that. I am going to check just quickly what the last wood skip found in the secret forest, secret woods, anytime, all seasons, may also be purchased from the traveling cart. So wood skip can be found in the secret woods at any time, at any season. So that is basically just keep on fishing. You might actually have a easier time getting it as long as you do it during the day or not when raining. So like catfish and other stuff might appear. But yeah, we are going to call this good with the walleye I put into the community center, and we got a small glow ring. That's actually quite good. I am not going to equip it because at this point, like, the small one isn't really that useful. So I'm going to put it in a box and forget about it, and we will equip it just to show what it does. But other than that, I will just shove it in the equipment box and we will leave it at that. Let's pick these ones up. And yes, what this one does is create an area with light, as if you had a torch in your hand. It is super useful. However, there is a bigger, better one. There is a like glow ring. There's even a large glow ring, if I'm not wrong, which actually makes a much larger area light up, which is the reason why I am going to do 2 magnet rings instead of 1 magnet ring and 1 glow ring. So yeah. We are going to go here. We are going to shove all of the fish we got. I am going to sell these because I can't be bothered with giving it away for such a small amount of money as 90 gold. If you remember, Pam wanted a carp. I really don't care, so she's not getting any carp. Right, they were there. I am keeping Joji Colors because sometimes you do get quests for it, and there is actually one character in the game which you can gift it to, which will like it. So I'm not gonna say who that character is or which one it is, but I am going to say there is one character at the very least which actually likes getting Joji Cola as a gift. So she will be building this. Once I have this, I will make sure we have a lot of grass growing. I will then make sure that this gets as full as possible, as quickly as possible, while I get some animals. The most efficient way of getting animals is actually to buy just 1 animal and then increase the amount of animals you have by incubating the amount. I think at the beginning you can't actually incubate. I think the first level you can't incubate because you don't have an incubate. Yeah, right. It's the second level which you have that one. So buying 4 chickens will be something we do. I am going to put these ones away. We do have a bit of ore we can smelt. Like, yeah, 10 and then 5. Let's 2 there and 6. There we go. We actually have something going there. Are going to go to bed. We are going to call this episode now, and we have leveled up in fishing, so level 6 fishing. We can now make a spinner and a trap bobber. Trap bobber is probably my favorite kind of trap bobber, like tackle for the fishing rod. We can't actually use a tackle yet, so there's no point. The trap bobber is probably my absolute favorite one, which will be apparent when I start using it, because I will most likely explain why I am using the trap bobber, because I will be using the trap bobber. Anyway, we are going to keep on. We are going to check. I am actually going to show you the melon wine. Yeah, 3 of them was 3k. Pickled corn, 5 of them was 1k. Pickled corn is actually really good. And we got quite a lot of money from fish. 4 catfishes, which was actually silver star, but anyway, was over 1k. Just those 4. We got quite a bit of money, which is really nice. Especially when we are so early in the season, when like a lot of the crops hasn't even started growing properly yet. So yeah, this amount of money so early in the season is actually really, really good. But we are going to call this episode here, so thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.